Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to take a look at texture. This sign I have up for my students that I show often. Another principle of design that we talk about as we go through our projects and paintings. And today I'm just going to start right off with a sketch. And today the drawing we're going to be doing is a still life of radishes. So I make a bunch of preparatory sketches before I decide on the one that I want to use. As you can see, these are very, very rough, and I'm just trying to get basic shapes going. Most of the work will be done with the textures and layers that I do later, but I just want to show you how I start one of these drawings. With these, I'm just trying to get volume. I'm not caring about details yet, although you'll see as I progress through this, you'll see how the details do come through in textures, which is what this video is trying to be about today. I'm using Conte crayon to start this today, so you can see I'm blending a little bit with my fingers, just trying to get a sense of where the shadows will be. Okay, now we're going to switch over. I'm going to show you. This is actually probably 3/4 through the drawing and slash painting. But I wanted to show you some of the textures I used. You can see these splatter marks. Basically, I went in with acrylic and watercolor to bring in some kind of rough surface on which I'm going to place the radishes. And these splatter marks were built up by using brushes, flicking the paint, but also I even use toothbrushes sometimes where I get tiny flecks. So here I'm going to show you how I also went in with ink. I'm going to be making a mixed media piece with this today, where I'm using, I used acrylic and watercolor to make the background, but I'm also using ink to solidify some of the shades. And I will also go eventually here to show you how I use Conte crayon and chalk pastel as well. As I try to produce the shadows for these three radishes, I go on each piece and try to be equal in distribution of the ink. And this is just a slow build-up. And once again, I like to talk to my students about how abstract art, almost all art starts abstractly, and it's up to you. If you want to continue on to bring in more detail, you can bring that up as much as you want. But if I take the video and show you up close, you can see how rough and abstract the work seems at a close distance. Here's some more Conte crayon that I'm bringing into the radishes, and you can tell that I'm not, I mean, we all know that radishes are red, and as I tell my students, if you really look at something, you can definitely pick up some more color in terms of the lighting effects. So as you look at the radish here, I've definitely brought in different reds, vermilions, purples, blues, yellows. Also the greenery in here has blue, flecks of blue in it as well. Also, don't be afraid to use your eraser. Some of the marks in this is also done erasing things out, placing more chalk, pastel, or Conte crayon in. Then maybe erasing again. It builds up texture. And so as you're looking at this image, you've got the texture on the radishes, but also the background also plays a role. I am still working intuitively. I've talked a lot on my videos about working from memory. I started off with the radishes, looking at them in real life, but after I got the shapes on through the drawings, I very quickly give up looking at that, and I like to work from memory. I think pretty quickly in life, I think every artist should study a still life and really look at trying to get the details as a beginner. But after you've developed that, other things come into play, and you may want to work more abstractly with other ideas. Don't be afraid to experiment and just have fun. The great thing about Conte crayon and chalk pastel is that you can easily erase it out, and even if there's remnants left behind, it will add to the picture. My drawings are full of mistakes, but it's kind of an organized manner of mistakes, which hopefully applies to the greater whole. But there's nothing perfect in life, and it's the same with drawing. I know where my errors are, but others may not necessarily see where yours are unless you tell them. But I don't even kind of believe in the errors, because this image is really something I'm personally invested in, and I'm not interested in just a realistic photographic representation. And here we are coming to the end of this video. I'm going to continue working on this. Once again, I like to show you the mid-zone of where I'm at on each image I do on these clips. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video today. Hopefully you've learned something, and I will see you the next time. Thanks again for watching.